Hi everyone, good evening. It's just Damien here, aka Danielle. Got the girls out again, got the dress on, and sorry that I haven't made a reply. Res- Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. Sorry. It's just that a lot's been going on, but I've been trying to get the control back of, and I'm not going into it because it's upsetting and that kind of thing. However, I am on the correct path now with a GP that's supportive. It's the same GP, but but it's the same GP and it's the same care team. It's just that out of hours it's gone wrong, and I've been to see my GP today, and we've got similar ideas of what we need to get things back on track. It's working fine during office hours, but like 9 to 5 or whatever, but then it's out of hours it's gone wrong. So yeah, I don't know if I'd mentioned it in my last video when the veneers came off again. It didn't last that long, but yeah. I have a couple of things that I really wanted to discuss and that kind of thing. And it's about me wanting to share my home with someone special, and I'm single, as you're aware. I'm still a virgin and that kind of thing, and I would like to date. I am open seeing about dating transgender women and cis-born females, generic born females. The reason why I am attracted to transgender individuals, or I want to talk to transgender individuals, is because I find that the similarities between my journey path and theirs, and it's a little bit more reassuring for me knowing that. I know that when I have posted online before to state that I'm looking for transgender women, people have stated that I'm targeting transgender women. However, however, it's just my preference. The way that I look at it is, the way that I look at it is if a woman puts on her profile that she's looking at dating a guy that's 18 to 35, athletic build, non-smoker, isn't that targeting a guy 18 to 35 that's an athletic non-smoker? So, so yeah, it's just things are coming up to Christmas, and it does get a little bit lonely in here. Um, and it does get a little bit lonely going out, and you see people in the Christmas spirit sharing their lives and sharing the the journeys with people, and gets a little bit setting at times and a little bit lo- lonely. So if I've coughed, I had a bit of a virus since Friday last week, and it's you've got one more antibiotic tablet to take. So yeah, as I'm saying, I just want to meet someone that I can share experiences with and have have a friendship that could lead to a relationship or a relationship. And most of my clothes now are female anyway, like jeans, t-shirts, you can't tell. Some things that I still wear that are men's, like the jacket that fits me better, or certain things, but 90 to 95% of it's female, still female. But I want someone to be open at the fact that I wear ladies' clothes, and to be supportive and understanding of that. I don't wear, or I haven't yet, wore the bra with when I've got the jeans and the t-shirts on. I might have worn them when I've got other jeans when I've had the t-shirts and the trousers on, but yeah, it's just about understanding my own journey path and my own wants, my own needs. Do I want to wear a skirt one day? Do I want to wear a dress? Do I want to wear a pair of heels? The boots have heels on, but they're a bit of a pain. So yeah, it's just about I like the boots, and that's as high as I can go. But yeah, it's just about meeting someone that I can go out with and journeys with, share experiences with, and share my life with someone. I am a homeowner, and I am looking at I am looking at progressing my life back on forward. I am currently unemployed. However, I am working my ass off trying to get things back on track into a position where I could work or volunteer again or do some training, which is what I want to do. But also, there's the YouTube and that I would like to deep down. Deep down, I would like to progress the YouTube stuff further. I would like to go down a career down the media route if I can, and be a public influencer or public role model. But it's very hard to do. I know that there's YouTube channels that follow and they make a living with it and they get paid, but I don't get I don't get paid for that. I don't get actively paid for it. I don't have that many views or subscribers. And at the moment I don't want children because sensory needs and sensory needs and and responsibility, it's a little bit hard to manage at times. I'm not saying that I'm irresponsible, I'm just saying that it's extra responsibility and a little bit of extra added pressure. But yeah, I've got ideas that I want to do. I've got goals that I want to share. I want to build an Android laptop. What I want to build an Android TV streamer. I want to walk down the street wearing what I want with someone special. I want to walk down hand in hand and that kind of thing. So I have got my goals. I'm going to see Westlife next year. Take that tickets for Christmas, and the Westlife ones I bought, but they were £200, over £200 each. However, I managed to get half of the money back, or at least the carers one, at least the companion one back because of certain things, which they did tell me that I wouldn't be able to get it back because I should have gone through the venue. Normally, I can get it through Ticketmaster, but what they're wanting me to do was go back through the venue and then reorder the tickets and then repurchase them through Ticketmaster. No, then order the tickets through the venue, then contact Ticketmaster for a refund. So it would have meant more money getting spent, and it was sold out anyway. More money getting spent before I got money back. So I'd phoned up the arena and that, and they really couldn't help or whatever. But then I'd contacted the accessibility line through the email, and they've managed to liaise with the ticketing company and Ticketmaster, and I've got the money back. So that's a bonus. I've got things that I'm looking forward to again. It's like I'm gonna go into that once it's happened because I don't want to go into a situation again where I say certain things and they like backfire in my face It's just it's happened a couple of times. It's happened a couple of times with my care team or whatever. It's like I'm feeling a little bit more. I'm feeling a bit more settled now. I'm feeling a bit more relaxed. I'm feeling a bit more me. And then it's like a couple of days later, something knocks me back, gets misinterpreted and that, and a lot happened last week. Don't want to go into it, but yeah, it's just vicious circles, spiraling, spiraling. But yeah, I know what I need to do to iron that out, or the doctors have some ideas and I've got some ideas. Me and the doctor and my CPN are are of similar mindsets, which is a lot more than I've had for which is a lot more than I've had for for a while. Which is the best that I've ever had with the care, sorry, because I've never had that before with the care where we're on similar mindsets, we think in the similar, we want to do this, we want to do that. But yeah, it's a little bit weird. I'd have asked my CPN to not have asked my doctor to change some of my prescriptions. Not the prescriptions will stay the same for me. It's just that sometimes when I'm admitted to hospital or whatever, they give me the omeprazole on the morning, and it's like I take two on the evening. I take two on the evening, but this is how I've been told. This is how I was told to take it after A&E, but after A&E a few years ago. However, this is what's on the system. This is what's on the system. However, they've changed it so that out, when I'm out, when I'm out, it can be changed. It can be changed to. It can be changed to my normal dosage and my normal meds, my normal routine. It's just that I was out last. It's just that if, say, the way, say, I get admitted to, I'm not going to say I get admitted today for hospital, or say I was in the ward now for hospital, there, and this hadn't been changed, I'd be taking my trazodone and that tonight, having my omeprazole in the morning, and then I'd missed a supply of medication. So it's just trying to get that sorted. It was like I was in a situation last week where the medication had to be prescribed to me in a medical environment where they were asking me, "Have you taken your omeprazole today?" And I'm like, I take it on a night, but it says on the note, it says on your prescription that you take it on the morning, and I'm like, it doesn't. I had it written down on my communication therapist passport. What I did with my communication therapist last year, and they took that, they took that, they took that, they took that, they took that and set it up with that, but that wasn't officially medical. It was for a medical need for hospitals and that kind of thing. However, it wasn't official by a doctor, by someone that can write the medication. So, so there's that, and I am wanting to get out again, try new opportunities, try meeting new interesting people, enjoy enjoy myself, and being a bit more feminine, a bit more girly. I do like it a bit more when I've got more dresses on, when I've got more heels on, when I've got the girls out. I did buy a new purse the other day, but I've got a bit of an opportunity to be wearing a bit more dresses and a bit more skirts in a couple of weeks, and I'll go into that after I've done it. But yeah, it's like I've got ideas that I want to do. I want to build an Android TV box. I want to build an Android laptop, but I need to know what my options are and if there's any other options that are pre-built. But yeah, it's like I've got the dreams, I've got the drive, but it's like this. It's like I've got no one to share it with, and this home does feel a little bit not as homely with anyone special. But yeah, it's trying to get me back into a routine where I can get out, achieve opportunities, and that have that smile on my face, and be Danielle more often. Be the person I feel, and be who I want to be. But yeah, it's a bit weird. But yeah, hobbies, and I like the Formula One. I hope Lando Norris can win the championship, and I'll be watching that at the weekend. I like music. I went to see Kylie this year. I went to see. I'm going to see Westlife next year and take that. I would like. There was opportunities for Bon Jovi there, but that's further afield than Westlife and that kind of thing. However, I might book it next year if I can, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The reason why I bought Westlife tickets was that it's an artist that I've never seen before, and my parents have seen before, but back then I used to didn't want to ask to go with them because it was their concert experience and their concert experience, and it's like yeah, it was for them, but it was like I wanted to go to see them, and then split up and had to see them get back together, but you can never be too uncertain. But I managed to get the tickets. So yeah, it's nice that I haven't seen anymore, and vice versa. But yeah, it's like it just feels a little bit embarrassing sometimes going to concerts with your parents, with your mother, because I'm 35 and she's she's retired now, but it's like I want to meet new people. I want to explore my dreams. I want a bit more female companionship. I was going to say compassion then. I want a bit more female companionship. I want a bit more LGBT support. I want a bit more transgender support or whatever. But the only time that I'm really getting the connection with females at the moment is through my doctors, through my CPN, and through my mum. I do I do message people on dating sites and that, but I don't hear back, or I get blocked or abused back. But I want someone to get to know the real me, get to know, to get to know Damien, to get to know Danielle, to get to know me as a person, rather than judging me on what people have said online that's not true, rather than judging me on things that have been misinterpreted incorrectly and not being given that fair chance. By what I mean is, when things have gone wrong before with my care in the past, they based decisions on me before they'd met me and they weren't prepared to discuss it. And then there was the doctor's surgery down that way, down that way of the street and through an alley over the road. Uh, they uh, they said eventually that they felt threatened by me, and eventually I'll act on intent with certain mental health things. Social worker got involved, they weren't happy with that. Registered with another doctor's surgery, and I registered with another doctor's surgery, and that and that registered with another doctor's surgery, and that told them there that there was problems, gave them the communication therapist report, gave them my advocate's details. I knew something would go wrong before meeting them, and I asked my advocates if they could help me. I'd apply. I was gonna say I don't rub the girls and that as often now, but yeah, it's like it's so my advocates and that said that they couldn't help me, that I've got capacity and that kind of thing, and then was with them 2 weeks, went for a prescription, it wasn't ready. Then I'd went back from then something didn't seem right then. Emailed them that night to see if something could be changed. Got an email the next morning saying patients no longer registered at the practice, and they didn't know why. The patients no longer registered with the practice, but I rang up to clarify and they didn't know why. Then I got put on a special then a couple of days later after that, I got an email through to say that for violent and threatening behaviour, I lost the right to have a GP surgery in my town. And I'd got put on a special allocation list. But it's like, it's the mental health. It's like, there is times where I've had a severe anxiety attack, struggling with my breathing. Paramedics have been, got everything back under control, got everything back under line. And it's like, and it's like, we're in the crisis team, because we're in the crisis team, explained that I've had a dream of intrusive nature, and they didn't feel threatened or whatever. And it's like, you need to report him to the police. And I'm like, why? But then when I do try to check why people classing a dream as a direct threat, and it's not. But there's been silly incidents as well, so that's why I've been put on the special allocation scheme thing, because people don't understand. But then I registered with Blackgates, and this doctor that I'm working with, the one that sorted it, she read the reports and started working with me in the way that communication therapist report works. And that she said that I've been massively misinterpreted in the past and that kind of thing, but it feels a little bit weird, but it feels good because of misinterpretations in the past. It's led to incorrect markers being put on my plan, because where we've had them changed. Some of them have been changed, some of them need to look into. We've had them changed to say no no lone workers instead of no lone female workers, because what was happening was the what was happening was it because of the thoughts and that I was getting, that was leading me leading see sorry, that was leading me to being misinterpreted and incorrectly reported to the police because that was happening with females and other little things. It had branded me a danger. The put no lone workers on there, no lone female workers because it branded me a danger to women. But the problem is that 99.9% of the time, the admin staff who you phone for, who you phone for, who you phone for before you speak to a doctor, they're female. They're female. And CPNs and that female. And I'm like, if most of your workforce is female, then the chances are it's going to be misinterpreted more by a female because most of your workforce are females that are picking it up. And I'm like, I haven't said this to them yet, but it's something that I'm thinking about. Their workforce was men, if their workforce was men and it was male admin staff that was picking it up and male male CPNs or whatever that were picking it up, would it be you're a danger to men, you need to work with women? But yeah, it's just trying to highlight silly little things like that, and it's working great with this doctor, and it's just about recharging my batteries, grabbing the bull by the horns, and being a little bit more Danielle more often, a bit more flamboyant, and that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm a little bit up and down at the moment. I don't feel my my true self, my true passionate self, or whatever. I've still got a little bit of worries, but it's controllable again. And I've been full of cold or through a virus. But generally, I've got a couple of opportunities coming up. I am going to let you know possibly closer to Christmas about what I've been up to and that kind of thing. I might still do little update videos before then, but the main stuff that's happening will be told after I've done it. But it's just about one step at a time, crawling before you can walk, walk before you can run, and enjoying it and getting out more and being Danielle more often. It's like put the lipstick on, put the bra on. To be honest with you, I only wear makeup and that if I'm going out for a live show or event or a night out. During the day, I don't. But it's just about understanding what I want and working with the people that I want when my anxiety is bad. When my anxiety is bad, or um, when the anxiety is bad, I start ruminating to the past, and then I'm trying to please the people in the past that have nothing to do with my care. And it's like, then I want the care put back that way, and it's like, I don't want the care put back that way. That never worked for me. That's what led to the trauma. Led to the that's what led to the problems and that. And it's like I don't want to work like that anymore. And it's like you've got what you want now. You've got what you want now, and the care's tailored around you. And the following the reports, the working with you in the way that and the working with me in the way that I need, and it's what I want. It's what I needed. I didn't expect it to be this good, but like when it was going wrong with the mental and health team in 2023 and getting misinterpreted by the doctors, I was getting misinterpreted by mental health stuff. I was getting misinterpreted by my normal doctor. It's I'm like telling people, look, I want female doctor, I want female CPN, and it's like no way, no way you're getting this. We knew before we'd met you that you're not going to get this. and it's like now, it's like now I've got the female doctor, I've got the female CPN, and it's like haven't overdosed or self harmed since 2020 2023 over 2 year now, and it's like I can feel like I can be a bit more myself with them. I feel like I can be a bit more myself with them, and they know what I want. I know what they want, and it's like it's working. It's working. It's like proved them wrong, but I didn't expect it to be this good. To be honest with you, it's like I've got the care how I want, and it's like my doctor's great with me, and the CPN's great, and yeah, it's like yeah, this is what I want. This is what I wanted, and it's just remembering that I've got what I want now, and it's like the dream that I had, the dream that I had when it was getting misinterpreted with the care and everything, and I was like, the the like the like the dream that I had in 2023, and when it was going wrong, and that it's like I want a female CPN, I want a female doctor. It was like it's never going to happen, and it's like that dream's come true. It's like Gabriella says dreams can come true. But yeah, it's like dreams do come true. It's like the dream that I had in 2023 is happening. Yeah, yeah, the dream that I want, the dream that I had about the care, the dream that I had about the care is happening. It's happened today. It's happening right now. The dream that I had for the care back in 2023 is happening. It's happening. I'm living it. I'm like, I'm living it. It's like back then it was like you're gonna you're not gonna have female support anymore. You need a male. You need this. You need that. I am a pussycat doll. I don't need a man. And it's like the dream that I'm, the dream that, the dream that I had back then, it's happening now. It's like I've got what I wanted with a car, and I've got more. It's like I've got more. It's like don't feel like I have to convince my my doctor. I don't feel like I have to convince convince myself. I don't feel like I have to convince other people, and it's like I knew back then. It was like, yeah, I can make it work with females. It's like I wanted that opportunity. I can make it work with females. No, you can't. No, you can't. Yes, I can. And it's like I've done it. It is going wrong at the moment, out of hours, but not during the hours and that. But it's like, yeah, the dream that I had in 2023 about the care. I've done it. It's yeah, the dream that I had 2023 about the care. It's happening. Yeah. Thanks and good night.